Let's do a little mini lesson on implicit derivatives. So implicit derivatives are going to allow us to take the derivatives of equations that have multiple variables. And kids, you really want to watch out for your notation on this, okay? If you keep your notation straight, okay, you shouldn't have any problem with these. Okay, so I want to find dy dx from this equation, and notice that it's an equation that involves both x and y. Okay, so we're going to take the derivative of each part. Okay, so the derivative of x squared is going to be 2x plus, now 6xy. 6 is a constant multiple, so I'm going to pull that out in front, and xy is a product. This is where the common mistake would come into play. Okay, xy is a product, so we must use the product rule. Okay, so the product rule would be x times the derivative of y. Well, the derivative of y is 1 dy dx plus y times the derivative of x, which is 1, plus the derivative of y squared, which would be 2y dy dx, and that would equal the derivative of 12, which is 0. Now, again, with this common mistake, remember we had this constant multiple of 6, so now we must distribute the 6 into our product rule. Okay, so we're going to end up with 2x plus 6x dy dx plus 6y plus 2y dy dx equal to 0. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to keep my dy dx's together, and I'm going to send everything else to the other side. So I'm going to have 6x dy dx plus 2y dy dx equal to negative 2x minus 2y. Okay, so we're going to have to move on to another slide because I'm out of room here. Okay, so here's where we left off. Okay, we left off at 6x dy dx plus 2y dy dx equal to negative 2x minus 2y. Okay, so let's look at this left-hand side. They have a dy dx in common. So algebraically, how about if we factor that out? So dy dx times 6x plus 2y. That's going to equal negative 2x minus 2y. Well, kids, we're one step away now. We want to solve for dy dx. So dy dx is going to equal negative 2x minus 2y divided by 6x plus 2y. Now we could simplify a little bit from there, like we could factor a negative 2 out of the top and maybe factor a 2 out of the bottom and do some canceling. But I'll leave that part to you. Okay, so this has been the derivative using implicit derivatives. Okay, all right, we'll talk again.